Alright, let's clear the smoke before the fire starts. When I say brainless players, I'm not talking about the ones who feel lost. I'm not talking about the ones who want to learn but feel overwhelmed. I see you. You watch my videos, see me drop legacy grade plays, and think, damn, I can never do that. But here's the truth. I'm not a casual. I'm a content creator. I don't just play the game, I dissect it, document it, and drop it with timestamps. I know more than the average player because I have to. I'm not just competing in lobbies, I'm competing in the algorithm. Other creators, they'll lie, mislead, fluff it up for views. Me? I go for transparency. I go for clarity, I go for legacy. So don't compare yourself to me. Use me to level up, not to beat yourself down. You work 9 to 5. You log in to relax, vibe, maybe grind for an hour. I log in to engineer rhythm. When I enter your lobby, I'm not just playing, I'm documenting mythos. So yeah, I might do things you can't, but that doesn't mean you're brainless. It means you're early in the grind. And that's why this channel matters. Because here you don't just get gameplay, you get clarity, strategy, and money-making mechanics. You get the tools to prep yourself, so players like me can't wreck you. You get the mindset to evolve. So don't compare, prepare. Hit that sub, hit that bell, and let's flip chaos into clarity. This is Jekyll65, this is the timestamp, this is the drop.
So I really hope that helps. Now, I'm going to say it over and over. I'm not a fan of the word griefing. It's not being used correct, and it's not really even a word. And even though people keep using it, it's going to stay a word, including myself. But what a lot of people should be thinking about is team killing. That's what originally what a griefer was someone that was on your team, on the same side, and just did things to ruin the game. When it comes to GTA, we're all criminals. Criminals do bad things or they don't play by the rules. Now, in my case, I'm a content creator. And I do content for GTA because when I started out, I watched other YouTubers. And they give out wrong information, flat out. I'm not going to give any names, but they gave out wrong information. And that bugs the crap out of me. So I started to record for clarity and so that I would have the right information. And then as it turns out, other people wanted this information. And I learned a lot about this in Battle Pirates. And so that's what I try to do. I try to share my knowledge. So if you see me out there in the lobby or in my videos and I'm going after people and I'm so-called griefing, one, I'm not. I'm a content creator. I need to learn things about the game and understand it so that I can explain it. So that when I tell you guys about it, you can understand what I'm saying. Because if I don't understand it, it's going to sound like gibberish. But even if you think I'm going after people and I'm a griefer or whatever thoughts you may have, I'm transparent. I show you how I do it. Most of this, all this stuff comes from live streams. So nothing's set up, nothing's staged. So even though you may not like the way I play, if you see the way I play, then you could take the time, if you wanted to, study it and how to avoid it. Because I can go in and play however I want. And if you guys notice, griefers don't get griefed by other griefers. Even the content creator, when they go after the so-called griefers, take a moment and really watch those videos. When they say they go after a griefer or they rage quit or the dumbest griefer, whatever, watch it. And watch how they're staging and changing the narrative, and it's all about the optics, that they're not really upsetting the griefer. Some of it is just unrealistic, so they could be a paid actor, or maybe they just want to get their name and see their name on YouTube. Because I've had people like, oh man, I'll do whatever you want. If you want me to be the bad guy, if you want me to do this or say this, I'll do whatever you want just to be in one of your videos. And I don't know how I feel about that because I'm going for like honesty and transparency. If it's staged and it's fake, then how am I supposed to help the players out there that are new to the game? Because I was new and I had to deal with the so-called griefers. And I didn't have any of the problems back when I started. This was like 2018. Now there's so much better. There's Imani Tech. There's so much better that there's no reason why anybody in the game can mess up your day. It's not allowed. There's no reason why if you get capped or folded It's the hard truth. It's on you. There's no reason to die in this game, at least by other players. NPCs, yeah, it sucks. But if you understand how the game works and what the players are doing, especially the briefers and the content creators, if you understand, you'll be able to better yourself and have a much more casual play. Because like I'm a content creator, so when I go, I'm playing for a purpose. For the regular players that have 9 to 5 and they're just trying to be casual, they're being influenced by all these other lazy players that have their favorite. They have a different motive. And I don't know how else to explain that. Hopefully this was like super helpful for you guys. Let me know, like, share, follow. Because if you've seen in my streams or you've seen in my videos, typically when someone doesn't want to get messed with, and they're not being sneaky or sauce about it, they legitimately want me to leave them alone, I'll leave them alone. Now, if they come back and try to do something or they try to do a trap, then that's different. But I'm talking about the ones like saw in the last video I did, where there's a guy in an oppressor, another guy over by the arcade area. I left them alone. They left me alone. I even went back a few times. They didn't try anything funny, so I didn't try anything funny. And this is in the middle of me wanting to PvP and mess people up and do content. But again, these players, I don't know how to play with it. It just, that wasn't a part of it. So I left them alone. They left me alone. So hopefully this is inspiring and insightful. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
If you're back.
You just fucking stand there? I don't know why I understand the word about griefer, because these guys weren't really a problem and there was no need for me to do anything to them. You know what I mean? Everything for a purpose.
You just got hit with the built real side of bacon. Crispy truth, 0 preservatives. If you felt that in your chest, don't just sit there like a stale cannoli. Smash that sub button, hit the bell, and if you've got Amazon Prime, slide it over like it owes you rent. DJ Jekyll 65 and Centrax ain't playing. We're rewriting the man rule, one roast at a time. AI's changing the game, we're changing the rules. Stay tuned, stay sharp, and stay hungry.